Now back to the fear guy from Terror Town Street.
At the end of the day, Summerween isn't about candy, or costumes, or even scaring people. It's a day when the whole family can get together in one place and celebrate what really matters. Pure evil!
Happy Summerween! Tonight is the first night of the Summerween Marathon only on Yapping About Nostalgia. And tonight, we are going into the dark truth of Summerween. I have seen so many TikTok videos about people trying to celebrate Summerween this year. I have some theories about Summerween. The main villain was the Summerween Trickster, but I have a theory that Bill Cipher was actually behind it. So let's get into it.
And now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Only on Yapping About Nostalgia.
Before we start, admire the fit. Supergirl hoodie from Hot Topic, y'all, it's so cute. So we're Supergirl today. Those who haven't watched this episode in a while, let's do a quick recap.
Here we are, the Summerween Superstore.
Wait, summer what?
Summerween! The people of this town love Halloween so much they celebrate it twice a year.
In Summerween, Dipper was ditching Mabel for trick-or-treating because he wanted to hang out with the cool kids. He wanted to hang out with Wendy.
Hey, what's with the candy? You going trick-or-treating or something?
Well, actually,
Shut up, Robbie. Of course he's not going trick-or-treating.
No, yeah, trick-or-treating is for babies.
He's like, no, I'm too old, too grown to even go trick-or-treating anymore.
Goodbye, loser candy.
While he was throwing out the so-called loser candy, which is the candy that no one likes, like candy corn. Well, actually, I do kind of like candy corn. Let me know down in the comments, what is your least favorite candy for Halloween?
Trick or treat.
Dude, really? You're a little old for this, man. Sorry.
He came up to the door, he's like, you throwing out this candy, we're gonna have a problem.
Funny, am I?
Trick or treat. My name is Gorny. Remember me!
And the trickster's like, well, if you guys don't want to get eaten as well, you have to give me 500 pieces of candy before the last jack-o'-melon burns out. I mean, I don't even know why they were stressing so hard. I would have hopped to the store, that Summerween store, got me several bags. He wouldn't know the difference. Well, maybe he would have, but like, he didn't say where. He didn't say where to collect the candy. He was like, you just needed 500 pieces of candy. I would have got my 500 pieces of candy from Walmart, and we would have been good because that trickster needs to go.
So, children, where's my candy?
They didn't get the 500 pieces of candy because freaking Dipper lost the freaking candy because he wanted to look cool for Wendy. The trickster's like, oh, you don't have my 500 pieces of candy. I'm about to eat you. Soos saved the day by actually eating the trickster.
Wait, you actually think I taste good?
Sure. You know.
All I've ever wanted is for someone to say that I was good.
That was very, unsettling. But at least they survived, I guess. Let's back up because I'm about to insert Bill Cipher into this whole Summerween episode. While the kids were fighting against Summer Trickster, there is a scene where Dipper had a shield up, and on the shield is an image of Bill Cipher. If you didn't know, Bill Cipher was teased in some of the episodes of Gravity Falls to build up his return in Weird Mageddon at the final part of the series. When looking back at the episodes and seeing where they purposely put Bill, teased him in the scenes in the background, they would always put Bill in certain location where if you didn't look closely, you wouldn't see it. But it always gets to me how on Dipper's shield, he was present. You could see that there was a big old triangle on his shield. Why was this so present in that episode? It had me thinking, hold on now. Theory, ding, ding, ding. So my theory is that Bill manipulated or was a part of the creation of Summerween. Let me build up my argument. In the beginning of the episode, Stanley was saying that the creation of Summerween happened because the Gravity Falls people love Halloween so much, they want it in summer. I think he would have used Summerween to his advantage because this is a very admired holiday. They were going all out. They had a whole freaking Summerween store. Because of that, because everyone was coming so much together for that one night, and you know, weird stuff be happening on Halloween. If you're really into like the spooky stuff or spiritual stuff, you will know that Halloween night weird stuff be happening. People like to do rituals because they feel as though that's the perfect time for the energy to align or whatever to get what they want. Crazy stuff. That's what I am thinking as to why Bill be involved in the creation of Summerween, because it's a perfect opportunity for him to manipulate someone's mind to create the invention that is needed for him to come back to Gravity Falls. That's what I'm assuming, because it's so easy for him to manipulate the TV screens, showing how they can create this invention.
Also, I would like to mention that I noticed that on Halloween, people are more inclined to involve themselves into supernatural elements. People would like to do Bloody Mary or even do Ouija boards on Halloween just to get that true Halloween effect, because the atmosphere is up to par to be doing that type of stuff. So I think Bill Cipher would take advantage of that and like try to manipulate people's minds in order to like either create maybe a cult following for his return, or even try to even help create the invention for his return.
Now I'm gonna go into Summerween Trickster. He was created by the people because they kept on throwing away loser candy. Now, I think Bill, he was using the trickster for his advantage, because when Dipper and Mabel were talking about Summerween, Soos was warning them about the Summerween Trickster. He said he would eat any kids who didn't truly have the Summerween spirit.
Trickster goes door to door, so the legend goes, eating children who lack the Summerween spirit.
Well, you don't have to worry about us. We've got spirit to go around.
It was like building up the spirit to create this environment that is more suited for his return. Now, I think he also had an involvement of the trickster, because I have read theories that people were thinking that in the dump, or maybe it was some radioactive chemicals there. What do you think caused his formation? Now we have the basis. Bill Cipher created Summerween, and he created the Summerween Trickster because he couldn't physically be a part of the Gravity Falls universe in that current moment. So he needed a monster to create this chaos, or use fear to control the citizens, control the children especially, to be more fearful, and also on the other hand be more curious in trying to involve themselves into supernatural elements, so that someone eventually could create the machine for him to return. Now, what if Bill Cipher and the Summerween Trickster was both together in Gravity Falls at the same time? I honestly believe that Bill Cipher would have wiped the Trickster out. Reason being is because the Summerween Trickster was seen as a mascot of that holiday, and I do not believe Bill would like to be competing for the fear of the citizens of the Gravity Falls with their creation, their own creation. You know, it's different from Bill. Bill was not created by the people of Gravity Falls. He was here already from the beginning. They had no part in it. But to compete with the creation of Gravity Falls, I think he would have been kind of jealous of that, in the sense that, oh, they created their own fear. It's different than him bringing the fear to them, but they created their own fear. So I think he would have wiped his competitor out. I don't think he would have kept the Trickster there alive. Also, I bring that up because remember when I was saying that he appeared on Dipper's shield? I found it to be so funny that he was on the shield that was fighting the Trickster.
It's also funny knowing this because it is mentioned that Bill Cipher knows that all the episodes that we've seen up to Weird Mageddon is an alternate universe or alternate timeline where Dipper and Mabel were killed by the villains.
Bill knows this because he knows about all the possible outcomes. He knows that each timeline he wins. So for him to know this, that Dipper would still fail against the Trickster and still put himself on the shield that is fighting against the Trickster is so crazy too, because you could just see like he wanted his competition gone. Bill knew about this competition already. He knew, he was planning. He was already planning for when he got there. He was like, I'm going to have to be the one who's above this mascot. Because even with all the other monsters, they didn't really have that much effect on the citizens didn't really care that much, but everyone knew about the Trickster's name. Everyone knew about Summerween. That's the Trickster's night. So Bill would have definitely took over that mantle, for sure. So in conclusion, Bill was in the involvement of Summerween so that he can create a fearful environment in the Gravity Falls universe while not actually being there. And he also was jealous of the Trickster because he was the mascot of Summerween. People forgot about Bill. And if Bill was to return, he would have immediately eliminated his competition, which was the Trickster. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I was trying to connect the dots. I love making theories, even though it's probably not canon. It's definitely not canon. I love making theories about certain shows, especially because I have a writer mind. I would have been like, yeah, this is why we added Summerween in season 1, so y'all could see that Bill was ready for his return. He wanted everyone to be awaiting his return, and I believe Summerween would have been a perfect tradition for him to prepare Gravity Falls for his return. But let me know down in the comments. We completed night 1 and we have 8 nights left. I'm super excited. Thank you guys for all your suggestions. I got most of your suggestions down the list, so please stay tuned. It's gonna be such a treat. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Peekaboo.
For 9 nights, we are celebrating Summerween only on Yapping About Nostalgia.
Summerween? Something about this feels unnatural.
See you again tomorrow for the next episode.